lashes, it's Frankie Widows here, and what I wanted to do today was to quickly talk to you about my online strip lash course. So as you may know, the strip lash look is the very latest lash technique to hit our industry. And the reason why people love it is because your clients can now have that wispy spiked effect that gives that sort of much more dramatic and edgy look. And it's great for those clients that do prefer to step away from that sort of perfect top line, super neat Russian volume look that we see all over the place. And it just gives them that, like I said, that more edgy kind of look. So who is this course suited for? So it's only for those that are already trained in eyelash extensions because it is an advanced technique of lashing. It's also for those that would like to extend their lash menu and increase their lash revenue because you can charge a lot more for this effect. And also for those clients that really like that edgy and dramatic look. And it's also for those of you that want to be a master at this latest technique and want to set yourself apart from the competition and start getting yourself noticed. Now, the other great thing about this course, which you're all going to love, is that I've developed it so that it is suitable for both the classic only trained lash artists as well as those that are trained in Russian volume. So anybody that is trained in eyelash extension can take this course. Now, the strip lash technique does require the use of volume lashes because it allows you to create that texture effect, that depth effect, and that darkness that is required for this effect. However, the great thing is that with the introduction of products like the pre-made fan or the YY lashes, those non-volume trained artists can still offer this technique to their clients. Whereas years ago, you wouldn't have had this option because we didn't have these and we only had the option of making our own handmade fans. So like I said, you are going to be able to set yourself apart from the competition with this technique. You're going to be able to create a very different look to what most are used to. And with this technique, you can give your clients who love the strip lash look, strip lash looking extensions, but without having to put strip lashes on every day. So they're going to be really, really happy. So although the strip lash effect does look a little bit like that deliberately messy hairstyle, please don't be fooled by the precision and the careful mapping that goes into creating this effect. So although this is not easy to create by the untrained strip lash artist, and you've probably seen it on the social media forums where people are practicing this technique, whether it's on a client or on a mannequin head, and they're not getting it quite right, it's because they don't know the technique behind it. But how I do it is I break it down and I'll show you it in my easy to follow step-by-step techniques, and it makes learning this technique not only easy but actually really fun to do. So let's move on to talking about how my online training works, because I do know that a lot of people are very dubious about online training, especially when it comes to a technique like lashes. Now, we do have to realise that we now live in an online world. As such, online training is now proving very popular across the globe within all industries, and the lash industry is no different. So those of you that maybe haven't taken an online lash course before are probably thinking, can we actually learn lashes online? And the answer is yes. Because if it wasn't, then I wouldn't keep producing online courses, which have proved so popular over the years. And we as Eyelash Excellence wouldn't be continuing to certify students who, quite frankly, produce some of the most amazing case studies. So it just shows you that you can learn lashes online. So how does my online strip lash training work? So with all of my online lash courses, you simply log into your own lash account from the Eyelash Excellence website. There you're going to be able to download your huge 51-page student-only manual, so only students have access to this. You will not see it available anywhere else, and you will just work your way through the easy to follow step-by-step theory and practical elements, and I take you through all of it right from the start to the very, very finish. So all of my content is in video format, so it's there and it's ready for you to watch and re-watch at your convenience. So the videos, they never ever expire, and you don't need to be waiting for content to be uploaded, or do you need to tune into webinars and things like that. It's just all there and ready. It's also hosted off a professional web-based viewer platform, so there's like no Facebook videos or no YouTube videos, there's like no live webinars, it's just all there, like I've said before. The great thing is that you can learn from the comfort of your own home, so there's no need to travel to courses. And if you are currently in lockdown due to COVID-19, it's now such a great time to upskill and learn new techniques. Online training also works really well around family or work commitments. So if you're a really busy person, which I'm sure most of you are, maybe you're busy mums or just busy women just running their businesses, then it's great for you if you only have like a few hours here and there. There's also no time limit to complete the course. You work at your own pace, and because, like I said, it never expires, it's always going to be there for you when you want to go and revisit it or dip in and out. You'll also always get free updates as and when the course content is revised. So our industry moves forward so very, very quickly. So I always like to revise my courses every 1.5 to 2 years to stay up to date with how quickly this industry moves forward. So it means that you are always going to have access to the brand new, most up-to-date content and techniques that are out there. Like I said before, all of the videos are so easy to follow. It's done step by step. So we take you right from the basic up to the experience. So with all of my students, I will always teach you to walk before we can run. So I'll always go through all of the in-depth technical theory behind what we do, and only then when we understand that can we then start moving into the practical step by step and then putting it all together at the end. You also always have unlimited access, not only from me but from my team as well. So we are always here at the end of an email or at the end of a DM or a phone call, always happy to help you if you require any assistance whatsoever. And we always extend that for however long you need it. So even though my students may have passed their case studies, they could come back to me 5 years, 10 years down the line. I'm always going to be there for them. This isn't just about one day learning or one course learning. It's lifetime access to us. We're always going to help you. We also offer free certification on successful completion of your case studies, where we'll give you super in-depth feedback to assist you in being the best artist that we know that you are capable of. So we don't just get a case study and go, yeah, that's fine, well done. We will take that case study and we will dissect every single element of it. We'll screenshot your images and we'll circle bits and put arrows and write bits in it where we really want to push you to finesse your skills and produce the most amazing work that we know that you're capable of. And all of that is included. You know, I know that there's some courses where they charge extra to assess you. We don't. It's all included in the price. You also get 15% lifetime discount off all Eyelash Excellence shop products. And although we are based in the UK and we ship from the UK, we do ship internationally. Our shipping is fast, it's affordable, and it's hassle-free. And interestingly, most of our orders actually go to the US or Canada, so it must be proven that our shipping is awesome. And we've actually had packages get to Australia in 4 days or to Hawaii in 4 days. So again, that's really awesome. So let's talk about what is covered in this course, because I'm sure you're interested. So we cover handmade fans, pre-made fans, and YY lashes. We also talk about the pre-made debate. So do we love them? Do we hate them? They do have a bad name in the industry, so we talk about why they have a bad name in the industry. We talk about the types of fans to use to create this look. And most importantly, we talk about the correct level of volume. So we go into the in-depth volumetric guide and we go through all of the in-depth maths on this. So if you're not already a volume trained lash artist, you probably won't have ever covered this before. And because you're going to be using pre-made or YY lashes, which are a form of volume lash, you have to know about your weights, because if you don't, that's when you're going to cause damage. So like I said, we cover all of this in depth. So you're going to know how to calculate every single classic or volume lash that we use within the industry. We're going to be talking about lash styling and styling mistakes that we see. We'll be talking about strip lash mapping, the correct use of direction, the correct use of length. We'll then move on to talking about creating spikes, the correct spike dimension, the correct spike placement, and then we'll talk about correct versus incorrect spikes. We will then go over the spiked eyeliner effect, the spiked natural effect, the YY strip lash effect, the extra sharp spiked look, and we'll talk about other strip lash styles like the fluff effect, the extra depth, and hybrid sets. We'll also be looking at how we mix curls in our sets and how we go about doing strip lash infills, and also how to strip lash price your lashes, because you are going to need to be charging more for this effect because it is an advanced form of lashing. So I hope from that you can see that this course is jam-packed with content, and for those of you that have taken my online courses in the past, hello, and you guys will know how in-depth I like my courses to be and how I leave no stone unturned when it comes to lashing techniques. Now, one thing I do need to say about this course is although you will see handmade fans being used in it, in addition to pre-mades and YY lashes, this course does not teach Russian volume pickup techniques because that's a completely different course altogether. This is just about strip lash effect. So Russian volume, completely different, and if you do want to learn that technique, we do have a cracking online Russian volume course on the website, so please go and check that out. Also, if you are already volume trained, but you feel that your volume work requires some improvement because you do have to have perfect fans to create this look, then we do an amazing online fan perfection course. And again, that's at the website, so please go and check that out. So finally, let's talk about your case studies and certification. So once you feel ready, and only once you feel ready, like I said, there's no time limit to complete this course, you are to complete and pass 2 case studies. And on successful completion of your second case study, you will be issued with your Eyelash Excellence Certificate. Now, you can find all of the case study requirements for the Strip Lash course on the website. Go onto the online training menu, scroll down, and you'll see case study requirements at the bottom there. And we do clearly set out all of the criteria and the requirements for that course. It's also included in the online content, so we hope that you can't go wrong because we'll take you through everything that we're looking for. Now, my online courses can either be purchased in full or you can spread the cost by purchasing them chapter by chapter, but this option of course is more expensive. People always ask, Frankie, how much is your course in my currency? Because they might be outside the UK. Guys, just go onto Google. The exchange rates do change a little bit daily, so just go onto Google, have a look what it is in British pounds, pop it into Google and convert it. But if you do buy it through the website, it just automatically converts it into your currency. On the website, we have a currency converter. You can just click the box for what currency you want to see it in, and it will automatically convert it for you. Now, the courses and their content have been developed in order and come as a complete course. So if you do buy the chapter option, you can't just pick and choose what chapter you want to purchase. So you can't be like, oh, I'm going to skip the theory and I just want the practical videos. No, it doesn't work like that, guys. It comes as a complete course. So you have to buy them in order and you won't be able to access a chapter unless you've completed the one before it. So guys, I hope that's given you a little bit of insight into what my online strip lash course is all about. It would be great to see you there. And if you do go ahead and purchase this course and want to learn this amazing technique, I really can't wait to see the case studies that you submit. If you do have any questions, just get in touch. I will always answer your questions. Thank you ever so much for watching and goodbye.